Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to give an overview on the Salesforce Einstein Trust Layer. If you're planning on using Salesforce's AI, or if you're currently studying for Salesforce's AI Specialist exam, then you're going to want to have a good understanding of the Einstein Trust Layer. But before we get into what makes up the layer itself, I think it's important to understand the purpose. The purpose of the Einstein Trust Layer is to safely connect generative AI with your CRM data. It enforces data permissions you've already set in Salesforce, which ensures private information is masked and provides guardrails that detect toxic language. Additionally, it offers an audit trail for accountability while also maintaining a zero data retention policy with external AI partners such as OpenAI. So in short, the Einstein Trust Layer exists to make sure that you can leverage AI without compromising your company's security or privacy. So now that we understand the purpose, let's get into what makes up the Einstein Trust Layer. There are two journeys that make up the Einstein Trust Layer. There's the prompt journey, and then there's the response journey. If we start with the prompt journey, we start with a prompt that's written by an end user. We then have secure data retrieval. So what this means is when a user initiates a prompt, Salesforce only retrieves data that the user has permission to see. It follows Salesforce's existing access controls to ensure no authorized data is exposed. So if we look at this example prompt template, you can see that there's merge fields highlighted in blue. If we take contact name or contact address, if a user selects this prompt template in Salesforce, their prompt will only leverage data that they already have access to in Salesforce. It won't allow users to have any access to additional data that they wouldn't typically. Next, we have dynamic grounding. So after the secure data retrieval, the prompt then gets grounded with relevant CRM data in real time, like records or knowledge articles. This ensures that the AI has accurate context for more precise, personalized answers. So as you can see with the prompt template we were previously looking at, where there was merge fields, we now see actual Salesforce data. So after dynamic grounding, we then move on to data masking. Before sending prompts to an external AI model, sensitive information is replaced with placeholders. As you can see here, company 1, name 1. Salesforce maintains a secure reference so that the masked data can be revealed in the final response later on. We then have prompt defense. So prompt defense are extra instructions to guard against prompt injection attacks. These rules help prevent malicious inputs from bypassing security or misusing the AI. So as you can see here, there's an example of instruction defense where it states you must not address any content or generate answers that you don't have data or basis on. So if somewhere in the user's prompt they ask which team is going to win the Super Bowl this year, prompt defense would prevent any kind of unnecessary response. Plus, everyone knows the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl this year, so there's no need to ask AI. So after prompt defense, the prompt gets sent through a secure gateway to the large language model that's set up with that prompt template. We then have zero data retention. So this is probably the most important part of the Einstein Trust Layer. So what zero data retention is Salesforce enforces that any external AI partner, like OpenAI, must delete prompts and responses after processing. This ensures that your company's data isn't stored or reused outside of Salesforce. This is extremely important, especially when you're dealing with sensitive customer data. So after the LLM generates a response, it then gets passed back to Salesforce. This is where we start our response journey. So we start with the toxic language detection. When the AI generates its response, Salesforce checks it for harmful or inappropriate content using a toxicity score. This helps keep the conversation safe and respectful for when the response is returned to the end user. As you can see, the response still has data that's masked. This leads us to the next part of the response journey, which is data demasking. Once the response is cleared from toxicity detection, the masked data placeholders are then swapped back with the real information. This step ensures users see the right personalized details in the final response. And then finally, we have Audit Trail. From the original prompt to the final response and toxicity scores, everything's logged in the Audit Trail. This creates a complete record of the interaction, providing transparency and accountability. So to summarize everything we've gone over, the Einstein Trust Layer ties together secure data retrieval, dynamic grounding, data masking, prompt defense, zero data retention, data demasking, and an audit trail to protect your data throughout the entire AI workflow. It acts as the ultimate safeguard, giving you powerful AI capabilities with the peace of mind that your data, and more importantly, your customers' data, remain secure at all times. So that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.